Good morning. I have a balance practice for you today. So, a couple things that you're going to need. A nice clean space with nothing on the floor, and then also just a chair. I've got my shoes on today, but you're welcome to leave them off. It's totally up to you. You're going to obviously get more stability on your feet with shoes on, but I do suggest that you practice the workout with shoes off as well. So let's start with our warm-up. Couple ankle circles here. We're just going to do this standing. Please know that this could also be done seated if you like. I'm going to shift my body weight here to the right side. I'm going to press all four corners of my foot into the floor. Toes can be a little bit loose. And then I'm just going to lift up that left leg and start with an ankle circle. Okay, so you'll want to go both directions here. By the way, I'm going to hit start on my timer. I don't want to take you much over 15 minutes. That's really all you need for the day. And then we'll shift our body weight into that other side and then start our ankle circles over here. So I will post this workout, but this is the way you kind of want to warm your body up. And then we'll go back to that first side. Plant your foot down. It's a little heel toe rock back and forth. So almost like a calf stretch. We're pointing and flexing through the ankle here. So dorsiflexion of your ankle right there. There's your little calf stretch. Let me give you a side view. But we're just going to point and flex. And then we'll do the same thing on that other side. So notice I'm holding on to my chair here. It's not a big grip, it's just kind of a light grip. And then of course you can change it up and maybe do 2 fingers, maybe not holding on at all. We just want to make sure that we have a nice column of support, nice tall stature. All right, let's move on. Heel toe rock. So this might be nice to hang onto a chair for, but I am literally going to try to keep my body nice and straight and upright. Don't let the buns rock too far back. We're just working through the ankles here. And just rock back and forth. If you wanted to, if this was not that much of a challenge for you and you wanted to increase things a little bit, you add an arm reach. I want you to make sure those toes are spreading nice and wide in your shoes. Creating that nice, steady, strong base through your feet. Let's just do 1 or 2 more. 3, 2, I lied, and 1. Good. All right, step and balance. Looks like this. It might be nice to have a chair in front of you, so I will do that, but we're going to literally step to one side, balance, and then step to the other side and balance. So we'll do this move later with something underneath us, but right now we're just practicing shifting that body weight. You have your hands on the chair. You don't have to go super far. Okay, just to practice shifting that body weight. Step and balance. Last one. Good. All right. I'm going to put the chair to the side here. We're going to actually start the practice now that our ankles should be good and warmed up. So single leg stance. Shift your body weight to that right side. We're going to lift our left leg here. And then just engage the core. Stand up nice and tall. Lift the chin. And then we're just going to send that eye gaze straight ahead. So big toe is down to start. See how you feel here. If you feel okay, then maybe lift that grip up just a little bit, 2 fingers on the chair for stability, and then maybe start to play with lifting that leg. So it's a single leg stance. Here's the side view. And you decide how high you want to get. No need to go above a 90-degree bend right there. And you can see this is challenging. So maybe hold it for whatever works for you, 5, 10, 15 seconds. That's all you need. And then we'll come on down and we'll do the same thing on the other side. So finding something to lock your eye gaze on, something preferably that's not moving. And you just kind of breathe, hold your pose, and then exhale, slowly lower down. Shake it out. All right. Single leg lift. I'm going to bring the chair out in front. Side leg lift. We're going to shift our body weight to that right side again, and we're going to kick out to the left for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So all your weight goes on that leg that you're balancing on. You've got a soft little bend. It's a micro bend. You can hardly even see it. We're lifting out and then coming back down, and that leg gets to land for just a little second. Okay? So out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Just so you know, I'm taking you through poses that provide movement and then stability, and then back to movement and back to stability. So all 10 of these moves kind of shift you through that. You might notice a little bit of compression happening in the back. Don't worry, we'll take care of that at the very end, especially if this is a brand new practice for you. So, all right, tree pose. I'm a yogi at heart here. So this is one I stole from yoga. Again, you could have this chair right out in front of you and then just have one hand touching. I'm gonna simply stand on my right leg here. Not simply, it's not simple. And then find an external rotation of the leg. We're gonna leave our foot down here, our big toe landed as a kickstand, and then we're just gonna bring hands to heart, lift our chin again, find something to lock those eyes on, and then just breathe and hold. Again, it's another 5, 10, 15 seconds. Maybe you can take it longer. Maybe you want to kick things up a notch. You're welcome to lift that foot up off the floor. So little opposition happening here. You're pressing into the calf, and then the calf is pressing back, and that's how you would want to do it if you lifted your leg up. And then we just breathe and hold. So if you were holding onto the chair, you'd have one hand down, one hand at heart. And then let's just go ahead, come on out, shake out those legs, and we'll find the other side. Wish you could see my dog right now. She's sitting here having a nice little nap. All right. Same thing, other side, tree pose. You do you. If you want that toe down, A-okay. If you want to lift it up and challenge things, go right ahead. One more round of breath. Breathe it in. Exhale it out. Engage that core all the way to the very end. Nice. Shake out the legs. All right. Hip circles. So that was our static pose. Here is our dynamic pose. Go ahead, bring those feet about hip width apart, maybe about shoulder width. Somewhere in between there is A-okay. We're going to bring hands to hips for balance. And then we're just going to circle around. So I'm going to start by going one direction. Again, lots of shifting of the body weight. Anterior, posterior, and then of course to the sides. So we got it all going on this one. And then let's find our center. And we'll do, 10 back the other way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, good. All right, shake the body out. Airplane pose, another steal from yoga, standing yoga practice. It's a static pose. I'm going to give you the side view to start. So, standing on the right leg, we're going to take the arms horizontal, and we're just going to draw the chest or the torso forward as we take our left leg behind us. Now here's a nice place to just stop. I've got all my body weight shifted onto this front leg. My glutes are engaged, my core is engaged, arms are out, my head is lifted. So notice I'm not here. My head is lifted. And then I'm just playing with lifting up the back leg, maybe just like an inch up off the floor. And I want you to have your chin still elevated so that your spine and neck are nice and neutral, like one flat board. So your head's not here, your head's not here, it's right there. And then lift that back leg just a little bit. If you want to, you can draw the arms a little bit behind you for a true airplane, but that's going to challenge the stability. And then we're just going to exhale, come on down, shake it out, get ready for round 2. Let me give you a different angle. All right, solid on all 4 corners of the foot. Take the arms out, horizontal, shoulder height, and then start to play with the foot gliding back. Maybe it stays right there. That is so good. And then we could lift that back leg up if you like. And of course, you can shift the arms back, lift that leg even higher and go into a full airplane pose. But I just want you to do you, especially if this is brand new. And then go ahead, exhale, come on out, shake the body out again. And then we'll find a step over. So I need something to step over. Okay, here it is. I just got this little purse right here. I'm gonna throw it on the floor. Step overs look like this, up and over. Now, ideally, you'd want something a little bit taller. In class, sometimes I use really honestly anything. At home though, you could take like a old large yogurt container, clean that out when you're finished, flip it over on the floor, and that's, you know, that could be 6 inches off the floor, and that is about perfect height to start. So I'm just going back and forth, side to side here, up and over with a nice big leg, not stepping on my cute little purse. And we want to do about 10 to 12 of these. Wow, there it is. There's the challenge. Now remember, I'm on carpet, so ideally a nice flat floor, or definitely a different type of carpet than I'm on right now. Let's do one more. Good. Get that out of the way, keep yourself safe. All right, chair pose, back to a static movement here, back to a yoga pose. So again, feet hip width apart. I'm grounding them to the earth, yes? And then I'm just gonna send the buns back as I take a big reach forward. Arms are gonna just stay shoulder height. If you wanna challenge it, take biceps to ears. And then we just sink deep. Notice my toes are wiggling a little bit here because I've got the ball of the foot and the heel of the foot pressed into the ground. Ideally, I could take a little piece of paper, slide it under the feet. Here's your chair pose. So modifications here, here. If the arms start to get tired, you could bring hands to heart. And I've just lifted my torso up. So the body almost looks like a lightning bolt, something like that. You are just glancing forward, allowing a little bit of heat to come to the legs. And this is such a good one to practice because obviously we get in and out of a car a lot, keep going, hold. We get in and out of the car, up and down from our couch or a chair. It's just, you know, anything when you're seated, you got to get up, and when you're up, you got to get back down. So such a good functional movement to practice. Chair pose, go ahead. Yeah, release it, shake it out. And we're going to come back to something with movement. So grab your chair. I'm going to take here a soccer ball kick. So back to that right leg balance. We're going to open up the foot. And like you're kicking a soccer ball with that side of your foot, we're going to do 10 of these, okay? I'm going to have the chair in front of me for stability. I'm far from this chair with just my fingertips on. Standing on the right leg, kicking with the left. You ready? 10, 9, so that leg is going in a diagonal. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll stand on that other side. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Shake it out. All right. Tightrope. I'm going to have my chair to the side. It still could be in front of you if you wanted, but we're going to practice like we're balancing on a tightrope. So solid on the right leg. Left leg is going to come in front, and then we're just going to shift our body weight right to the center. So something like this. Your center of gravity here is right between that heel and toe. And we're just going to take our arms out or take your hands to hips and just stand and breathe in our tightrope stance. So remember, the farther away you have your arms from the body, the more challenging things are going to be. When you have them in nice and close, you're going to find that stability. So you decide what works best for you. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I am simply going to shift my body weight to the front foot, take the back leg, bring it to the front, and then shift my body weight right to the center. And we'll find that tightrope stance again. Breathe and hold. You pick your favorite arm position. We'll hold for, I don't know, 5, 10, 15, 30 seconds, however long you want to hold. And then, of course, there's challenges that we can do for here. So just think of this practice as like a good starting point, okay? We can do more later. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, shake out the legs. Calf raises. I'm going to bring my chair back to the front of me. And hopefully you can see underneath this chair, but I'll give you a side view. I'm literally going to come up to the ball of the foot, squeeze the calf, squeeze those buns, engage the core, and then exhale as I lower back down. So there's a big pause. Breathe in, lift up, exhale your breath, breathe in again, empty and lower down. Good. Again, up we go. Hold the pose, exhale the breath. 1 more, breathe it in. Exhale, lower down. Couple more of those. Inhale, lift the heels. Feet are hip width apart. Did I say that? Do that. Exhale, lower down. Good. 3 more times. Breathe in, lift up, squeeze those calf muscles, getting strong. Exhale, lower down. All right, little change here. Inhale. Exhale the breath. 1 more round. We can lift the hands and then slowly lower the heels. Let's do just 1 more. So breathe in, lift up. I'm going to lift the hands. Empty the breath. Stay right where you're at. 1 more round. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, lower the heels, lower the hands. You did it. That's 10 balance poses. Shake out the legs. You decide if you want that chair in front of you or not. Here is your cool down. I want to release any compression that you might be feeling in the low back. So take a big reach up to the sky. And then as long as you don't have any issues with vertigo, go ahead, come on down. Land your hands on your legs, and we're going to do that again. Inhale, big reach up, and then exhale. So you're coming down about halfway. Here's the side view. Breathe and reach. Exhale down. Up we go. 1 last time. This time, just land your hands right by your sides. We're going to find a side body stretch. So right arm up and over. And then exhale. We'll do that 2 times through. Here's the other side. And release. Good. Last one. Big sweep. Exhale. Final side. And back to center. Nice. All right, so you are on with your day. You're good to go take a walk or continue with a different workout, but that's just a nice complement to any other exercise that you've got going. So we were just a little over 15 minutes, maybe 20, maybe a little less, somewhere around there. I hope you enjoyed that balance practice. Thank you.